Hey guys, how's it going? It's Coney here and welcome back to a different video on Overwatch. So, this weekend, starting Saturday the 7th, we get our pre-season for Overwatch League, comprised of 12 teams, which have various different members of Pro Overwatch. And there's a big mixture of people there, right? But the 12 teams that are in it are, let me get this right, because I don't want to look stupid, Boston Uprising, Dallas Fuel, Florida Mayhem, Houston Outlaws, London Spitfire, Los Angeles Gladiators, Los Angeles Valiant, New York Excelsior, Philadelphia Fusion, San Francisco Shock, Seoul Dynasty, and Shanghai Dragons. All very brilliant names. They've got tons of stuff going out with this. They've got skins that will be used in the actual matches they play in, but they'll also be available for us to buy separately outside of loot boxes if we want to support certain teams. Now, obviously, this kicks off. The hype starts kind of this weekend. It's pre-season. They'll all play each other, and we'll get to see what's going on. But it's going on in the Overwatch Blizzard Arena in California, I believe, where they held the World Cup stages at BlizzCon. But the actual league starts off January the something. January the 11th is the first matches, comprised of San Francisco Shock versus Los Angeles Valiant, Shanghai Dragons versus Los Angeles Gladiators, Dallas Fuel versus Seoul Dynasty, and London Spitfire versus Florida Mayhem. So, there's a host of massive Overwatch pro players that are on the scene that are going to be in this, obviously. So I'm going to have to look this up because there's 113 players in this. A big one to talk about, I suppose, is Dallas Fuel, right? They have Chips, they have XQC, Taimu, Custer, Effect, Seagull, Mickey, Coco. All well-known names throughout the Pro Overwatch roster. Florida Mayhem have Tavik, Logix. Houston Outlaws have Muma, Jake. London Spitfire have a host of Korean names, Closer, Prophet, Gesture, Fisher. Also there's Los Angeles Valiant, who have got Space, Unko Soon, Numlocked, Agilities, amongst others. Obviously, this is not the full roster of everything. In New York Excelsior got Sabiobi, Meko, Mano, obviously that big tank that we love. Good old Mano. Philadelphia Fusion, got a few big names in there. Carp, Shadowburn, Sado, Snillo, Boombox. If I could be half, a tenth of the Zen that Boombox is, Jesus. San Francisco Shock have got Sinatra and IDDQD. Seoul Dynasty, massive name, Rouge Hong. That's all you've got to say. And Shanghai Dragons have got Undead, Five King, Altering, MG, Daya and all that. But I'm not going to go through all that anyway. This video is to mainly say who I'm obviously supporting or whatever. Now, obviously, I will be supporting London Spitfire. The only UK in it. The only Europe in it. One of the only ones that is outside the America, to be honest. The only problem I have with Spitfire... No, I don't... The problem is London Spitfire is not London Spitfire. London Spitfire is Cloud9, right? And they basically brought up two Korean outfits, put them together, and that's why London Spitfire is basically Korean Spitfire. They are all Korean players. There's no British, there's no European, there's nothing there. And what's quite annoying is I think there is some UK talent that could have put in there. Boombox, you know, he's playing for Philadelphia Fusion. Could have been playing for London Spitfire. The same with Numlocked as well, who's playing for Valiant, I believe. English, he could have been playing for Spitfire, but he isn't. Anyway, so yeah, I'll be mainly supporting Spitfire. I'll probably get some Spitfire skins off of the game when they come in, but I will also be keeping a close eye on 3 other teams. One of them will be LA Valiant, obviously because of the English contingent from Numlocked, and plus they have some awesome players. I mean, Unkosu, Agility, Space, come on dude. There's some really good, and Grim Reality as well. Some really good players in there. And I'll also be keeping a close eye on that Philadelphia Fusion, because they have Boombox, and I'm a big fan of Boombox. He's a fantastic player. Ridiculous player. Absolutely insane. So that's me keeping an eye on the English contingent, which comprises of 2 in Overwatch League. And then, obviously, I'll want to keep an eye on Dallas Fury. Not because of Seagull. No offense to Seagull. I'm not. Seagull's a fantastic player. I'm not a massive fan of Seagull. One person I do really like is XQC. He's very controversial, right? But I'm a fan of XQC. I follow him on Twitch. I watch his streams. He's a really good streamer. He's a really good player. He gets a bit of hate sometimes for his over eagerness with some things, but it's not a problem. But also there's some awesome players on Dallas Fuel, you know, Caster Effect, Taimu, Seagull, Mickey, XQC. It's, you know, this is going to be really awesome when it starts. It's going to be really awesome. I'll be watching a lot of the games. I'll be watching the games over the weekend, or as many as I can do anyway. The issue is with the games in pre-season, right? Thursday, December the 7th. At my time, GMT, British time, midnight, you've got Florida Mayhem versus San Francisco Shock. Then at 2 AM, LA Valiant versus San Francisco Shock. And then at 4 AM, you got Seoul Dynasty versus Shanghai Dragons. I'm not too worried about Seoul and Shanghai. I'd kind of want to watch Florida Mayhem and Los Angeles Valiant versus Shock, right? The big game for me, obviously, that weekend will be at 10 o'clock PM GMT, which will be LA Gladiators versus London Spitfire. I'll be keeping a very close eye on it, and I'll definitely be watching that. And then Friday, December the 8th. Hold on, Thursday, 7th? Oh, it's not over the weekend. Oh, I'm getting mixed up. Friday, December the 8th, we have Dallas Fuel versus Houston Outlaws. That's midnight my time. I'll be watching that. No doubt. And then at 2 o'clock in the morning, my time, which is GMT, you have New York Excelsior versus Boston Uprising. There will also be some more games on Saturday, December the 9th, but we don't know what they're going to be comprised of yet. I'm not sure how this is working, to be quite honest, but they will be at GMT midnight, 2 AM, 4 AM, and then a big break until 7 PM, 9 PM, and 11 PM. I would hope they would put London Spitfire on one of the last 3, considering, you know, UK time and all that, but we'll see. I think that's all I wanted to cover, really. It's just me kind of, you know, putting my cards out there in terms of Overwatch League. And there's 4 stages to Overwatch League. You have playoffs, grand finals, and then the All-Star Weekend. The All-Star Weekend isn't until August, so it's going to go on all year. It's going to be pretty cool. It's going to bring a heck of a lot of stuff to the in-game, like skins. There's been sprays rumoured, highlights, all sorts. But we're definitely getting skins. Some of the skins are absolutely insane. I might have put some of them up in the video, I don't know. I don't think of that until I'm editing me. Did I put that in there? I don't know. But I think that's all I wanted to cover. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a like, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in the next video. See you then.